Faith Santana.
Eddie Raymond.
Welcome back. Welcome to the Holy Smokes podcast.
Finally.
What tea do we have today? Good tea?
This is
purple tea?
Yeah, this is chamomile. It's 3 words, but I forgot it. But it's chamomile. Chamomile cool something. It's purple.
Particularly sweet.
Yeah, it's probably the Schweitzer honey.
Hello, they, them. How are you doing? Just give me a little touch. Yeah. Yeah, we're tickling the cap. So, Faith, I hear you have something to propose for us today.
I think it was 2 weeks ago. It was 4:30 in the morning. I remember so clearly. Completely dark. I had been up until that point, like in my bed lying down. And then I see it was almost as if the heavens were like lighting. It was on the street. I have my blinds all the way down because I'm a basement dweller that lives above ground. Yes.
Beforehand.
And then out of my this sliver of light, I see lights up my entire fucking room, and I'm like, "What is that?" It's a police car. Where I didn't even know that it can have that many lights.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just kind of passing by my street, lighting up my room, lighting up the entire street, lighting up every house around it at 4:30 in the morning. And I'm like, I thought to myself, what is the line between preventing crime and a surveillance nightmare?
Yo, Faith, you know what I think about that?
What?
Holy smokes. Yo.
Cue title card.
This is the song, yeah, I made it for the intro, podcast started, yeah, holy smokes, podcast starting, the podcast starting, intro, yeah, the podcast starting.
Alright, well, first things first, before we delve into anything crazy.
Yeah.
How are you today, Faith?
I'm good. I got up at a very reasonable hour.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed in bed an hour. This summer's been kind of weird because I don't have something.
Today. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I didn't do shit today. Well, I set up the studio and then I
that is
and
cool. I'm very grateful. And you
I made tea. Well, Marley made tea. My sister. Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have, for the audio listeners, we have Chinese teacups.
Yes, and they're very wait, you know what I could hit?
Mm-hmm. Not the cable.
No, not the cable. Never mind. And beautiful things are meant to be. I just pulled out a little chair table, and it didn't work. And so my day was honestly cool as heck. My day was cool as heck. I had school today because I'm a little loser, and I'm in high school. But I'm an old little loser now, so it's okay. And I had my passion and joy today, GSA, the Gender Sexuality Awareness Club. Big fan. This is the most significant thing going on in my life. No, this is not true. But it was really cool because today we talked about gender essentialism. Right, this is something I've been wanting to talk about with the kiddos for a while. And for context, the way I like to run our GSA is I'll just teach a lesson, which forces me to learn stuff.
Professor.
So. Thank you. What I had to get into was ontology, right? What is real? Ontology is the study of what is real. And I was like, and it was really, really fascinating because, this is something you think about, is gender real? And the answer is yes, gender is real. Gender is a real thing.
Yeah.
Even though it is a social construct. If gender went away, the only things, our culture would change. But, who we are, our identities would not change entirely because, the labels, the gender labels, if the gender labels went away.
Yeah.
All gender is that aesthetic. It's just, how you feel in your essence. How you just want to
gender,
present.
I think gender is more of an essence and aura than anything, for lack of a better term.
Aura. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. So, and it was cool because, like, I finally figured out how I wanted to explain that. Because this is a thing, like, I'm aware of. Is like, yeah, gender is as real as you make it.
Yeah.
But, like, I couldn't find the words to explain that. And I was stressing this week. Like, I was really stressing about, like, how do I go about explaining to kids who haven't been studying this for 4 years that, like, this thing that is, like, really important, like, is only as important as you allow it to be.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, as trans people, right, like, you would think, like, oh, like, gender is, like, the fundamental thing, like, you are. And it's like, no, at the end of the day, you're Faith. I'm Eddi.
Yeah.
Right? And, like, your gender is you. You know, I feel like I talk about this all the time because, like, we get back to gender essentialism. But it is the most important thing ever.
Yes.
Like, at the end of the presentation, I'm like, this is literally the most important thing ever, guys. Like, I will probably never stop talking about this.
Yeah. As long as and especially, like, where we're at in terms of, like, the area that we live in, gender is a very essential part of, for no reason, by the way. Like, the gender binary specifically.
I mean, graduation, right? Now, you want to talk about that for a second?
Yeah. So, we went to the same high school.
Yeah.
We went to the same high school. And what these people would do, I don't know if I have never seen other high schools do this.
No, there are a few.
There are, okay. I'm not in the loop, guys. But for the graduation, the boys would wear blue, and the girls would wear white. Those are school colors. And they would have, like,
pure.
Yeah, and that's something I didn't think about too until probably after the fact. Was like, why are we putting the girls in white? Is it like, and it's the purity culture shit. And of course, when I was in high school, I was non-binary.
Sorry, I'm trying to be mean, and it's just mean.
I was non-binary because I had been in that school system for almost my entire conscious existence, and to come out to a bunch of people the last year of me being in that school system was very pointless to me. And also, like, I don't want to tell a bunch of people about a thing that I wasn't really sure of.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I'm a guy, kind of. That's not people don't get that. But it impacted me a lot to the point where I was like, you know, I'm just not going to walk graduation. There's no point in me fighting this. Like, I either come out to everyone in the school or I just don't walk a graduation for an unexplained reason. And for some reason, my friends didn't like that. I can't know why. I mean, graduation appears to be this very important thing. But they were very sweet. They, and I think it was you as well who advocated, like, this is kind of stupid. Because there are other trans people who wanted to graduate. So I'm like, do it for them, not for me.
Yeah.
Like, do it for them.
Yeah, and that's always, and that sucks as a mindset. That's a stupid ass mindset. But it does work. Yeah, I gotta be honest.
It worked for me back then, and I think it was
for
stupid.
me now.
Yeah,
I gotta say, like, when it comes to fighting for a lot of shit, like gender neutral bathrooms or universal bathrooms is something I've been on right now. Is like, I mean, like, I'm fine if I don't get to reap the rewards of that, but it's like, you know, for the kids, it's like, no, like, I know in my heart of hearts, that I'd love that. Like, I'd love to have, just generally, like, a less gender essentialist society.
Yeah, because, like, it's kind of stupid that we separate. Do you have a penis or do you have a vagina? And if you don't have either, then, like, that's completely off the table for everybody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and, like, one of the things I have written down here is, like, the concept of cootie shots. This is.
Oh my god.
No,
yeah.
this is something like I was talking to the kids about. I was like, guys, you don't understand.
My hip just cracked. I really hope that got on the audio. My hips are not. Are like old man hips now. Please continue.
Circle, circle, dot, dot is one of the most damaging things that our society has invented. No, this is not true. Racism exists. But, like, no.
Yeah. Okay, I was like...
Racism bad?
No, circle, circle, dot, dot.
Okay, do we have consensus here?
Yes.
Racism bad?
Yes.
Glad we agree. All right, we can continue. Sorry.
I am the woker.
But no. No stimming, guys. No stimming on the pod. Very neurotypical here. So, circle, circle, dot, dot is... No, it's a symptom of the gender essentialist society. And it really is just like... Where I'm going with this. Oh, yeah. Like, as a kid, you're like, you are brought into this. Right?
Yes.
But boys wear blue and girls wear pink.
And also, like, in gym, they're like, okay, the boys go on this side and the girls go on this side. And even then, like, I'm going to sound like a trans person either way. I'm literally trans. So, like, I thought it was kind of stupid even before I knew what trans people were, because I'm like, why are we doing this? Like, and a lot of my friends weren't girls in elementary school. So I was like, okay, so now I'm just separated from my friends for no reason. That sucks. It just sucks.
It's just like, yo, what?
Yeah, like, come on.
Yeah, like, it is stupid. It is stupid, but it becomes a part of our culture.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yo, that's just how shit is.
Yeah, people find it normal.
Yeah.
Until you suddenly figure out that you don't fit in either of those categories.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, speaking of, let us... No. Let us transition to our theory of today, right? Surveillance.
Yes.
Right? Mass surveillance. So no, you're saying your story about the police entering your room. No.
I felt like the police entered my room. I was like... And at that point, I had been up for I think that was probably like almost 24 hours of me being up for no particular reason that I will probably get into in the future. I had been up for those.
Are they them looking real nice right now?
Yeah, I had been up for 24 hours, so I was already delirious. So just like seeing that, it did feel like the police were at my door.
Yeah.
I was like,
what do you know, Faith? What do you know?
I mean, I thought I knew everything.
No, well, yeah, yo, that's something I'm working on. No, it's just
record skip.
No, it's just like sometimes the words just don't get out.
Yeah,
the words just don't get out. It's alright. So, yeah, no. And then what? You just stayed up all night, right?
Yeah, I stayed up, and then 2 hours later you called me.
Yeah, and then I went to a funeral.
To a funeral?
I keep on bringing this up. I feel terrible. But
wait, you went to a funeral?
And then we recorded a test episode.
No. That was before. No,
day?
that was when I went to Orange for a gig.
Oh, yes.
And then I played my contemplation show in Jersey City. Shout out to Angel.
Yeah.
That was the person I played with in Orange. Yeah. Very cool person.
That's cool.
But it was like I had to be somewhere, and I just stayed up all night.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we were talking about
surveillance.
Yeah, we were talking about surveillance, and it's like that's one of the other things that we're just generally used to, right? We're just generally like
yeah,
and it's like we have my iPad that's just going with a stopwatch so we can kind of stay on time, and like if someone was really sick and twisted, they could just get access that camera, access that mic. Yeah. That's kind of scary. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, no, and I mean that is to say our phones are watching us. Our phones are on. All this technology in this studio is watching us.
No, I'm not hitting that. I'm sorry. No, but there are. Check. Yeah.
Yeah. schizophrenic audio listeners.
Yeah, shout out to the schizophrenic audio listeners. There are bugs. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, no, but it's freaky. It's freaky deaky. And then when you start getting into, like, AI. Oh, AI.
AI.
Fucking AI. They're watching everything we do, and they're stealing all of information.
Yeah. What scared me is, like, sometimes we would be walking, or I would be walking, like, near where you and Felix used to live. Mm-hmm. Like, and I saw those cameras that had, like, 5-way things. Yeah. It's scary.
And, like, those are monitored using AI, because, like, they are able... They train those cameras to be able to identify faces, identify license plates. Yeah. Freaky deaky.
Yeah. And I see, like, other places too have those on, like, street corners, and that's just like
but Faith, don't you want everything to be safer? Don't you know that police and mass surveillance they're really good for us?
Theoretically, like, yeah, I feel like this goes into a concept I'm very fascinated about, and it's like what people do when they think no one is watching. When, like, and we see this in, like, what is it, the Stanford fucking prison experiment? Yeah. Like, that's a classic example of, like...
Good poll.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
W.
Thank you. Like... It's something I'm really fascinated about, and I think people don't go about it in the right way. They're either like, wow, mass surveillance, good, that keeps everyone safe, or like, everyone is watching us and we should be all killing everyone. We should be okay with people like killing everyone when the cameras are down. I'm like, come on, guys. Yeah. I think there is a line between keeping the community safe, because that needs to happen. There are people out there, but there's also an element of, like, fear-mongering when you promote mass surveillance.
Sometimes when no one's looking, I pick my nose. Do you do that too?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Really? I feel so seen right now.
I know, genuinely. I feel so seen right now. I thought the nose piercings would help. They do not.
No, they don't. It's like, sometimes, like, I don't feel good, and I gotta go for a little pick.
Yeah.
And then, but what's crazy, though, is I know, like, I have friends who will listen to this, and they'll be like, I honestly think I might have to, like, get dropped by a bunch of people right now. Because
this is the thing that will get us canceled, not the stuff we said before.
Gets a message from Tyler Skelly. Hey, we can't talk anymore.
Shout out to Tyler Skelly.
Shout out Tyler Skelly. This is relevant information that will be important in the future. So,
audience will remember that.
Yeah, no, like sometimes I do be picking my nose. Sometimes, okay, for example, well, you know this, and this isn't a thing that happens when no one's looking. And I really only do this around, like, you, Felix, and, like, Aiden Barone. And it's like I'll walk. These are friends we have, yes. And I'll whenever I'm on a walk or something, and I think it's also just the nature of my clothes never fitting me correctly. Like, sometimes I gotta go for a scratch. Sometimes I just have to adjust the way that my undergarments fit me. Because it's uncomfortable. Yeah. It's uncomfortable, and then my legs start to chafe, and then it's like, I don't want to deal with this. Yeah. The bloody I was gonna say the bloody hell. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, no, it's not fun. So now, someone goes, ChatGPT, what does Eddi do when no one's looking? And ChatGPT will be like, hi. Eddi is actually very famous for picking their nose and sometimes scratching in their butt. Do you have any secret things you do when no one's looking? And they'll be like, yeah, sometimes I can't think of a good example that's appropriate. Yeah. No. Sometimes, like, I'll wiggle my toes towards someone when no one's looking. And I'll be like, oh.
I'm wiggling my toes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, we're
audio listeners, we just dapped up.
Yeah. That's what I do. That's a thing I do because I can't sit still.
Well, I'll grab my toes when I walk sometimes. Like, I'll just, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like... Or, like, I'll walk on, like, the sides of my feet.
Yeah. Oh, when I walk upstairs, I only walk on my tippy toes.
Yeah. Anyway, so chat would be like, you walk on your toes? You wiggle them sometimes? Well, you know, that's so good. I think more people should wiggle their toes. Thanks, chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I haven't heard of people treating ChatGPT as their therapist. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it in real life.
Well, I think it's because you have good friends.
Yeah.
And you don't generally surround yourself with, like, completely incompetent people. I mean, yeah, like...
Well, yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
What's up, they, them? How you doing? But I was saying, wiggling toes, and we were going, yo, I lost it completely. Just blank.
The train of thought.
Yeah, what was we
mass
just talking
surveillance. Mass surveillance.
No, but you just said something. AI therapist.
AI therapist.
Yeah. No, not to name drop, but I have people in my family that I like. You might know who I'm talking about, but I have people in my family who, like, unprompted at dinner. I'm talking with AI because my aunt's an English teacher.
Yeah.
Right. Very, very smart woman. Very, very talented. And she is, like, one of the only people in my family, besides Simon, who are, like, very firm stance against AI. Because she's an English teacher. No shit. And, well, actually, I'd say no shit, but my English teacher uses ChatGPT for every assignment. Or no, she goes, I'm using Claude AI now because it's more ethical. And I just say, you're cooked. You're literally cooked. Yeah, anyways, I'm talking with her, and then one of my family members in question goes, yeah, sometimes I use ChatGPT as a therapist, and it's really helpful for me. And I will say, like, every single person should have access to mental health resources.
Yes.
But mental health resources aren't, you're so right. The phone really does go both ways.
Yeah, I think it's... Correct me if I'm wrong, because I have very little...
Sorry. Being nice.
I have very little experience in this area, but I feel like therapy... We should get a gong. Next.
Yeah. Gong incoming.
Gong
we also have to warm it up, too.
I think I have access...
Like,
a gong is a pitched instrument. A tam-tam is the thing that you have to warm up.
All right. Nerd.
A tam-tam is unpitched. Anyways, good therapy is basically like putting the mirror on yourself, like turning the mirror towards you, and not, oh, you're so right. that thing that you're doing.
You need to self-reflect, because honestly, like, I'm more than capable of telling people what their problems are.
Do you need a top off, by the way?
Oh, I love a top off. For context, we're talking about tea.
Audio listeners are drinking purple tea right now.
Yo. Oh my gosh, this is so peak. Yeah, so, like, you need to reflect on yourself and your own issues, and the only... Oh, damn, that sucks. We're out of tea. The only thing therapy does is ask you the right questions, right? Yeah. A good therapist allows you to talk the whole time. And they ask the right questions, and they allow you to figure out what your deal is. And,
what's your deal, man?
They give you input to lead you there. But, like, I honestly thought, like, once I realized that's how therapy worked, of course, there are different types of therapy. There's, like, not real therapy. Sorry. I was going to just, like, say something. I was going to say nothing. And think. And so, real therapy. When I realized that, like, oh, that's just how therapy works. Like, they're just making me talk to myself. Well, I can just talk to myself. And do you remember when I had a dedicated thinking time? This was a bit earlier this year and last year. A lot in the summer.
I think so.
Yeah, I would occasionally spend 1 to 2 hours just in my room sometimes listening to music, sometimes in just complete silence, spending a lot of time just meditating and thinking. And thinking specifically, what do I not like about myself? Okay, well, why don't I like that about myself? Is this something I can change? Is this something I can at least mildly improve? And if I do improve it, what would that say about me? What would that do? I mean, I think one example would be like gender dysphoria. This is how I think I got over my dysphoria. Is I didn't like how I appeared, and I was like, well, why don't I like how I appear? And most of the time, it was I don't fit into what society deems conventionally attractive, and I was like, okay, well, do I really care about that? No, not actually. It's just part of our culture that it's something that we care about. And of course, we take everything back to gender and gender essentialism, but I'm not going to do that. But like, that's another example of like, this is just something we teach ourselves to care about. But it's like, wait, I don't have to. And I actually like, rather than also not caring about it, I can be intentional. I can appear, if I want to appear in a certain way, I can appear in that specific way.
Yeah.
Type shit. Yeah. So, and then, that's also where I get to my activism. I spent a lot of time thinking, like, what is the fucking problem? What's the fucking problem? And what can I do to stop it? And the answer tends to be not much.
Yeah.
But it tends to also not be nothing. And that's what's given me a semblance of hope, just generally for the future. Is like, at least I don't gotta fucking do nothing. But yeah, it's like, okay, let me make one YouTube video.
Something helps. Anything helps.
Yeah, and I, to be fair, if you're making good videos, if you're making educational videos that are complex and like the amount of I would say good things that have come out of the video essay community is that it's unremarkable. I would say I think without YouTube video essays, we would not have fantastic people. We would not have as many fantastic people. I know I've personally been benefited from that.
Yeah, I think good video essays, because I think the market's a little bit saturated right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or it has been saturated for a really long time, in my opinion. I have, like...
Top 10 reasons why women don't fall in love with you.
Yeah, it's either that, or it's just, like, straight up, like, plagiarism. Like, hey, I'm just gonna tell you that I watched this documentary.
Why boys don't deserve to kiss other boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? And that I agree with.
Yes. I love how we're both getting over, like... do you have a cold, or do you have a sinus infection?
I don't fucking know. I looked up, like, I got really into, like, where mucus is stored, and, like, how your vocal cords, like, actually make noise.
Yeah.
So, like, for context, I lost my voice.
When did you
for like a week? I lost my voice like last week.
Yeah.
When we were hanging out.
Oh, we lost her.
When we got the Rutherford Roll.
Together. Oh, yeah.
Rutherford Roll. Yo. Okay, can we talk about the Rutherford Roll?
Yeah, the Rutherford Roll.
And we can go back to that.
And we'll have can we have B-roll?
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Eddie, if you remember, B-roll of the Rutherford Roll.
We hung out with our friend Sanaya after her shift, and we walked to an Asian. It's an Asian restaurant, and when I say Asian restaurant, it's Thai, Chinese, and Japanese.
It was like Yan?
Yeah, it was Yan.
It was just called Yan, right?
It's just Yan. We walked to Yan, and then I didn't know what I wanted, but I knew I wanted sushi. And I was like, I'm feeling adventurous. And this was Eddie's second time getting sushi, and second time getting sushi with me. Which I will stand on being that. Like, that's one of my greatest
And now I genuinely think this is, like, I can only get sushi with... Well, no. I've had sushi plenty of time in my day, but I've never bought sushi with my own money.
Yeah.
The only times I've bought sushi with my own money are with you. I've stolen sushi from my family all the time.
Yeah.
And I've had... Do you count going to a buffet and there happens to be sushi there?
No.
Like, I
That's
don't
not
count
real
that.
sushi. I don't think.
And you're not buying the sushi. You're buying access to the place that has sushi.
Yes.
At that point,
Like, you're paying for
you're
the
paying to
sushi
steal.
experience.
That's why I think I like buffets, is like, I'm paying to just, like, be a kleptomaniac.
You know what we need to get? All you can eat sushi. We need to get all you can eat sushi.
Okay, wait. So
Rutherford Roll.
Jan, explain.
I saw on the menu the first thing in the specialty rolls, Rutherford Roll. And I was like, what does that mean to them? That's me.
Was it the phone? Turn
Is
your
it important?
vibrator off.
Yeah, I'm going to get a fuck ton of texts if I don't shut my phone off right now. I saw on the thing Rutherford Roll, and I was like, what does Rutherford Roll mean to them? Because, like, Rutherford means something to me, and it meant something to everyone at that table, but Rutherford, New Jersey, that is.
What was on it? It was, well, I know.
It was, okay, I know exactly what was on it.
Okay.
Avocado, yellowtail, tuna, banana. And then on top of it, it had, like, whatever spicy mayo you put on, and then whatever other sauce you put on specialty rolls, like the brown stuff.
I think it was. I think it was hoisin. No, hoisin's not more liquidy.
The spicy mayo and the brown one that they give you, and then on top of it was the fake caviar, the one that's orange, and I was like, you know what? I saw banana, and I was like, I am not going to like that at all.
You have to try it.
But I have to try it.
It's the Rutherford Roll. I love consumerism.
I was so compelled to get it, and you did not want to get it at all.
I just wanted soup.
Yeah, but I also wanted soup.
Yeah, and we got soup.
We did get soup, but
I was just okay.
It was overwhelming.
My beef with it, and I had beef with it, which was, what does this have to do with Rutherford? Yeah,
that was all of our question was like, what does this have to do with Rutherford?
Banana, avocado, tuna,
yellowtail. It's like some other fish.
Yellowtail. Yeah, it was like there were multiple fish in there.
Yeah,
and part of it was like, oh yeah, they could have just made it in Rutherford, but that's boring.
Yeah,
that's boring, right? Like when you're eating a California roll, you're like, yo, this tastes like California. When I eat a California roll, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. I don't know if that's what I think, but I'm going to go with
something's wrong with you, and that's okay. Yeah. We'll get that fixed soon. But with the Rutherford...
ChatGPT!
Yeah, chat. How do I fix my friend? Friend's a stretch. I'm sorry. I'm being mean. I don't mean it. I'm being mean.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do that. Faith Santana just flicked me off.
I flipped you off twice. Okay.
I just provoked.
So that was provoked. By the way. And that was unprovoked. Let it be known, audio listeners. She's provoking me. Continue.
Yeah, so, like, the Rutherford Roll, when I think of what the Rutherford Roll is, and this is not me tying Rutherford to Italians, but I do think of Italian Americans when I think of Rutherford. I think of,
like...
Well, honestly, I
just... New Jersey as Italians.
Yeah, and I think that's it. Well, I think of New Jersey suburbia, really.
Yeah.
So I literally imagine, like, just, like, the most boring thing ever. I imagine, like, just seaweed, rice, like, a meatball. Like, not an entire one,
yes.
but
that's like
part of a meatball and like tomato sauce.
Yeah, that's kind of what I pictured.
And then like some other shit, like maybe you just like literally just put like a little tomato in there, or like a pepper, like a red pepper, green pepper. Give it some color. Give it some what? Pepper. Oh yeah. Damn. All right.
Niche pull.
Niche pull. What are you? We have a few things. Oh, I know something I wanted to talk about. Music, right?
I love music.
Do you now?
Do I?
So I right? I walk everywhere. This is known information, I believe. I'm very kidnappable. No, I'm not. I'm fat.
No, you're not.
But I think this is the real reason. I think I've chosen not to cut. Not true, by the way. I've been trying, okay? But it's fine. No, I'm trying to do it healthily. Looks both ways.
We all
snickeringly.
Yeah.
So, I don't think I'm very capable of being kidnapped, actually, because I would just cry.
I look too unapproachable. I look too unapproachable to be kidnapped.
Yeah. You're like an old man.
Well, I sulk. I sulk in public.
Do old men get kidnapped? Yes, this is the thing.
Do.
This is the thing.
They do.
Yeah. So, anyways, what I was saying is, I walk everywhere, right? And I play bass, I play trumpet, so I have to carry it around with me. So every day I'm walking to school, right? And I'll have my bass with me, and I have a neighbor. His name is Roy. He's very, I think I want to use the word lovely. He's very personable.
Yeah.
He likes to talk to people. He's very social.
Yeah.
And he's funny as hell. So he knows that I perform. Not often, but and it's only for school. Well, I
semi-often.
Yeah, whatever. And I want to do stuff out of school. It takes time and work, and I don't want to do that. I have a meeting with RJ next week. Hopefully that works out. I really hope. We got originals.
Hypothetically, yeah, you just have the time in this.
Yeah. That sucks. Anyways, he knows I perform. He sees me around with my instruments, and every once in a while I'll be like, hey, he'll be like, hey, and I'll be like, hey, what's up? And sometimes he'll just be in the middle of the sidewalk and doing yard work and whatever. I'm like, hey, I was like, I wanna be more neighborly. This is one of my goals of this year, just be more neighborly, be a more active member of my community. And yeah, I think I do a solid job. But I'm trying to work on it. Hey, Roy. Or, no. Hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how you doing, man? I'm going to go see my friend. We're going to coffee. So I'm like, I'll make this quick. Right? How you doing, man? You still keeping up with the bass? Yeah. And so he shakes my hand. He goes, what's your name? I'm Eddi Raymond. No, I just said, I'm Eddi. Roy. Found out his name is Roy. And he's like, so you're going to keep doing music, right? In college? And I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I really want to. It's something I want to do.
You're going to be in a good place to do music.
And it's true. I'm going to be in Newark. And he goes, oh, yo, you have to. Oh, why? Why do I have to? Because the ladies, they'll be on you like flies. I'm like,
they will.
I'm like, yo,
they will.
I feel you. So I'm like, oh wait, okay, this guy's funny. Let me keep this conversation. I was planning on leaving. Because I'm like, I'm waiting to go meet Issa. I'm waiting for coffee, and I'm like, oh, actually, they can wait, right? They can wait. I'm talking to Roy. Yeah, we on you like flies, man. I'm like, hell yeah, okay, yeah, and I'll keep up with it. He goes, and stay away from that white stuff. I'm like, what you mean by that? He goes, you got, you're gonna make a lot of friends in the industry and whatnot, and no matter what you do,
you're going for music.
I guess so, yeah. And no matter what you do, stay away from that white stuff. And I'm like, oh. Take his advice, kids. And I'm like, yeah, I've been trying, but it's kind of hard.
Oh my god!
Because I'm like, I
you don't know what else to say.
I need to keep it going.
Like, okay.
I'm like, yeah, man, I've been trying. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's like, hey, if your friends do it, just say no. Just say no. Don't let them tell you what to do. Okay, like drop them right away. And I'm like, all right, yeah, Roy. And he goes, all right, and then he hits me with, and then I'm like walking, right? And he gets me again, right? He pulls me back in pretty much. And he's like, yeah, you know, I tried it in my day.
Oh, God.
And, you know, it was like for like a year, you know, some amount of time. And I go to my doctor and they go, hey, you doing that white stuff? Talking about cocaine.
Yes. Well, there's other white stuff.
Yeah, we are talking. Yes. Oh, actually, yeah. To be honest, he could have been talking about
heroin, ketamine. I think
he's talking about cocaine though. I'm pretty sure
they wrote a song about it.
Yeah, yeah. He goes, yeah, and second, the doctor told me I should get off. Stopped immediately. So, and then he's like, I think he thought like I think he truly believed I was doing coke. Because I think it's because like he sees me dressed in the craziest outfits like all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
and everyone knows if you do drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone knows this.
Yes. Which is not true.
But how old is this guy?
Oh, he's like 70.
Okay, so
he's like retired.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so people back in those days did coke.
Oh, yeah. No, but he was really into it. And so I don't know. I'm curious. What is, do you have experience with that? Or, like, are you chill?
The white stuff?
The white stuff.
No, okay. Yeah, there's a drug problem, but there is a drug problem
I'm not asking
in the music.
if you...
Yeah, I'm aware
Well, I know
this.
you have not. But I'm
honestly,
saying, like, homies. No,
now that I've gotten...
you don't have any homies. Right?
No, I do.
Oh,
I do.
Do I know them?
Yeah. You know, like, a lot of them.
Oh, I know one of them.
You know one of them.
But, yeah.
In the music space, the problem is, like, North Jersey, like, is kind of filled with losers. Yeah. In the most endearing way possible. I think a lot of the drug stuff is kept on the down low for at least the North Jersey spot, or at least the scene that I'm in. I think it's more prevalent in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And probably as I get more New York gigs, I'm going to see that happening. But there's one thing that I can talk about.
Yeah.
Just say no doesn't fucking work.
Just
at all.
Dumb as shit.
It's dumb. It's dumb, and I get what he's trying to say, being like, stay true to yourself, stay your ground, but like,
well, he was also making it seem like you gotta drop him, man.
Yeah. And not necessarily. I mean, unless people are pressuring you actively, I can get in those spaces, especially with, like, cigarette smoking.
Yeah, a lot of people like cigarettes. I mean, we know people who like cigarettes.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot more people. It's
more dangerously is we know a lot of people who, given the opportunity, would.
Yes.
And that's what scares me, because these are also the most vulnerable people we know.
Yeah.
High key.
High key. I think I notice in a lot of, like, this is what makes me a little nervous to get, like, more into my career, is, like, it is going to be more socially acceptable to get in spaces, and if you want to step out, you can use, like, smoking cigarettes as an excuse to step out, but, like, low-key, I just want to step out.
Yeah.
What happens if I just want to come for the vibes?
Yeah, you know.
So, and especially in, like, high fashion spaces, in major cities, in, like, major, like, after parties for certain events, like, cigarettes, like, and also cigarettes are coming back.
If you're stepping out to smoke a cig, that's courteous.
Yeah.
But if you're stepping out just to get some fresh air, it's like, okay, you're leaving?
Yeah.
What's your deal? Syncing the audio now. The white stuff is, yes, it is a problem in the music industry. I think it was a problem before. Now it's worse with fentanyl. Mm-hmm.
Be careful. Always carry Narcan in your music spaces. But,
gosh.
But I don't think I'm far enough in my career to where the white stuff is prevalent. Cigarettes are.
Yeah.
And I either have to cosplay as a cigarette smoker, but I just go out for the vibes.
Go out and just start hitting.
I hit it backwards.
Oh my god.
Niche pull. I think you look great. I think you look like
we had to move the light because the
Yes.
camera overheated. As you noticed,
Yes.
there was a very smooth cut somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, I know. I think I'm fine. Actually, I think that's like pretty solid placement. I don't
Yeah.
know how it gets you though. I don't think. It
No,
does.
I mean I'm fine with the shadow.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in the shadows. The darkness consumes me.
Now, we transition to a segment we have planned, especially for the audio listeners.
Yeah.
All right. So we're starting it in 3, 2, 1. All right. I hope the audio listeners enjoyed that. We did it especially for you because we know how often you guys are ignored. Thank you.
We see you, audio listeners.
Now,
well, we hear you.
Ooh. What? that deserved the full. That deserved the full kit.
Yes. Thank
Wait.
you.
And the Tom. There we go.
Ooh.
No. Now we move on to our next segment, our very beautiful next segment, where we have a question. Actually, Faith, why don't you read this from the one and the only, our good friend Tyler Skelly.
Tyler Skelly asks, who decides what art is, the culture or the general perception of it? This comes from, he was looking at, like, in a lot of Arabic cultures, they consider music haram.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, who decides?
Who decides?
Who decides what art is?
Who decides this is haram? And there's going to be a point here where I discuss something with Faith, and this is about to be cut. Okay, guys, we're back.
We're back.
We no. Okay, so now, YouTube, I want to tell you all that you're amazing, you're beautiful, and you're loved. But done. That was good. We are now transitioning over to the Patreon, the super secret Patreon that none of you know about. Yeah. It is $3 a month right now because I don't particularly care about it. But yet, no, this is not true, guys. This is not true.
Tier 3 smokers.
Is that really what we called them? Is that?
I think that's what.
I think that's on there. Well, not tier 3, but no. Right now, there's a test episode that we recorded, and also there's going to be, I believe, a few behind this. Yeah. Just like just some shorts and such.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. See you there.
I should point to the camera.
Wait, hold on. 3, 2, 1.
This is a song and I made it for the outro. I hope Faith is mad. Holy smokes. This is a song and I made it for the outro. I hate you. Bye.